Good morning, friends of Cleveland, Bradley County. Jeff Gregory, Business Development for ServPro of Bradley County. Out again doing one of our Community Spotlight videos. We're outside the office of Better Business Bureau, getting ready to talk to the Executive Director, Lisa Geren of the Better Business Bureau. They're located, address is actually 20 North Ocoee Street, but the entrance to their office is at the corner of Inman and Church Street. If you want to come and meet Lisa, let's go in and talk to her, have our normal chat, see what's going on with the Better Business Bureau today. Thank you. Hey Lisa, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah, especially an old friend like today.
I know.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for taking part in our Community Spotlight video. We really appreciate it. We're going to learn a little bit more about you, the Better Business Bureau,
more importantly,
as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and take our seats and get settled in. We'll have a little conversation and talk and find out a little bit more about you. We're here with Lisa Geren, Executive Director of the Better Business Bureau, and an old friend. Lisa, it's good to see you again. Thanks for
a young friend that
a
you've
young
known for
friend.
a long time.
Yeah, thanks for the time today.
No, thank you.
Yeah, we go back a ways.
Yep.
Lisa, you're involved in the community, and we've worked together in marketing before. If you would, for the people watching this video, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? I know you were in broadcasting, radio. Kind of walk people through how you got here today.
Well, I was in broadcasting for about 17 years or so and did radio for a long time. As a matter of fact, you and I met when I was doing some radio here locally as well. So I've also been involved in the Chamber of Commerce as an ambassador for over 20 years.
Yes.
I've done some musical productions here in town, as people probably know too. I'm called Patsy in a lot of areas because I did the Always Patsy Cline show and a couple of other drama productions here and soloist productions and things like that. So I've done several marketing, PR, and event planning jobs over the years, and then I got a call from the Better Business Bureau that they were looking for someone to open the Cleveland branch, and they had been given my name. I said, you know, when I find out who's been handing my name out, you know, I'm going to have to get onto those people. But it was really a blessing because it's such a great opportunity to have been sought for the position and to be able to bring the position here and potentially grow the office in the Cleveland area as a branch of the Chattanooga location.
Right, and again, that is a branch of the Chattanooga.
Yes, the main office is in Chattanooga. We do serve Southeast Tennessee and parts of Northwest Georgia, so we do have a pretty vast territory.
Yes.
And when they all got together with the board of directors, they decided Cleveland was the obvious fit to bring in another branch into the Bureau, and then they found me.
Right, and they found you.
I know.
Right,
so.
And I'm sure the growth of industry and business in Cleveland had something to do with that. So you've got a lot of ground to cover, a lot of people to see, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover, and Cleveland does and has had a lot of growth.
Yes.
And Athens is also one of the territories for the Cleveland branch, Polk County and the Benton area as well, and Dayton. So we do have a little cluster of an area there that this particular office will serve as part of the Bureau.
Right.
So,
The Better Business Bureau, now, it's not just for business. Even an employee searching to go to work for a business or an employer can check out the credibility and things like that for about the business. But it's also for the consumer as well. Tell us how the Better Business Bureau serves those different areas in the community.
Well, the consumer, as we know in today's world, the consumer is so much smarter and they do so much more homework when they're looking for either an employer, if they're looking for a charity. We also have the Wise Giving Alliance where we rank the charities as well. And when people are donating their money, they definitely want to know that it's going that it's going to what they think it is or what's been told to them. And so we get a lot of calls from consumers. They visit our website if they have computer access. And at our website, we have what we call profiles on business.
Right.
Now, they do not have to be an accredited member of the Bureau for that profile to exist.
Okay.
Typically what we do when a company goes into business, we get the information, we reach out to them and ask them, please give us enough information on your company, on your business, so that we can rank you and have a profile set up so that when consumers are looking for a roofer or a painter or, you know, air conditioning or a new
Right.
car or whatever the case may be, when they look to our site, they'll see you and be able to make an informed decision based
Right.
on how you do business, the number of complaints, the number of reviews that you
Sure.
might have, both positive and negative.
Right.
And then, of course, the rating, because the Bureau does an A+ to F rating on all business within our database.
Right.
And those ratings can be adversely affected by how the business responds to the complaints. If they don't respond at all, if they don't try to resolve an issue with the consumer,
Sure.
if they have lots of negative reviews and haven't responded adequately, then the rating is going to come down.
Right.
And unfortunately, we have some businesses that do have that F rating.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times when the consumer's looking, they want to know that because they don't want to do business with someone that someone else has done business with and not had a satisfactory experience.
A good experience, yeah.
Yes,
and
exactly.
like you said, the public's far more informed.
They really are.
They do their research.
Yes.
You know, and I know I'm kind of like that. I like to know who I'm doing business with. And of course, the Better Business Bureau just can validate that business even more. Now, would you also get involved in helping with disputes and helping the business solve those type of issues that might come up?
Accredited members of the Bureau have as part of their benefit when they are accredited our arbitration and our mediation services through the Bureau.
Okay.
So we do take the complaints in. We have our complaint form. We ask that all the complaints be in writing.
Okay.
Now, if a customer wants to do a customer review, they can go onto the website and they can do a review, good, bad, or otherwise.
Okay.
But if they want to file an official complaint, the complaint is different in the respect that they want something in return. You know, if I came to you and I asked for you to paint my house, and I came in and there were places where the paint wasn't, you know, completely done. Okay, I either want my money back or I want it to be repainted. So that's the complaint process if you want some sort of resolution. And so then what we do is we take the complaint in from the consumer, we get with the business, we inform them of that complaint, and we ask them to respond.
I got you.
Usually they will because they know that's part of the process and part
Right.
of their rating and how it affects their business. So we mediate for both.
Okay.
We get that response from the business, we go back to the consumer, you know, here's the response, are you satisfied, are you not satisfied,
Sure.
how far do you want to go with this?
Right.
And sometimes it can be a 2 to 3 week process depending on how upset the consumer is,
Yeah.
the problem itself, and how willing the business may be to actually resolve it the way the consumer wants.
Because of the situation, the service,
Exactly.
everything can be
Exactly.
so different for everyone.
And sometimes you don't know, and sometimes, you know, sometimes the consumer can want a little more
Right.
than, and we do vet that process as well. We go through
Okay.
the process and make sure it's an adequate
What a
complaint.
great service.
Yes, that the customer is actually someone that did do business with them and not just someone that's trying to be vicious.
Sure.
Yeah, so.
I noticed here recently, article, actually front page of the Daily Banner, you were talking about certain scams.
Yes.
And so you're there to even inform the consumer and help with that as well, right?
We are exactly there. We have what's called a scam tracker, and you can actually pull it up on our website, which is bbb.org. We have news and events there, all kinds of public service announcements, press releases. During the hurricanes, most recently, a lot of folks getting scammed, and the charitable aspect of that as well. So we try to keep the public informed during crisis and during situations. But all of that stuff is available at our website. Again, it's bbb.org. Scam Tracker is there. Complaints and reviews, they can look up business there as well and get all of that information.
Very good.
Yeah.
Tell us a little history about the Better Business Bureau.
Okay.
Where it started, where it's at today.
Well, we've been around since 1912.
Right.
So we've been around for a long time. It didn't actually start as the BBB, or the Better Business Bureau. The BBB actually started as kind of vigilance committees, and they would try to ensure trust in the marketplace.
Got it.
And it was more about truth in advertising. They wanted to make sure that businesses were telling the public, here's my product, here's what it will really do, and here's what you can expect when you purchase that product.
Got it.
And a lot of folks were not doing that. A lot of folks were lying about maybe what their product would do,
Right.
or they were trying to sneak in some little, oh,
Stretch
it'll do
it just
this.
a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it'll do this, and you're going to be so thrilled when you get it. And so it really kind of started as the vigilance committees, and of course that is still a great part of what we do. We do, you know, our tagline is trust, and
Right.
trust matters, and
Right.
start with
I
trust.
see that.
Yes.
Yeah, on the banner.
And so we try to work with business and consumers as well, and let them know, even if we see an ad today in the newspaper where they promise something that might not quite be accurate, we do talk with them about that and try to guide them in a different way of
Yeah,
advertising.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Have some guidelines there,
Yes,
and they may
yes.
not realize exactly what they're doing.
Some of them
sometimes.
don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Tell us how, if someone is interested in being a member, and let me just say, ServPro Bradley County is a
Yes, you
member
are.
of the Better Business Bureau. You've actually helped us with some of our searches and
Yes.
helped us to see how that plays into
Mhm.
even the Google, you know, rankings and things of
Yes.
that nature, which are very important in
Yes.
today's world.
It
even
is
more
very
so.
important.
Right. Tell us how to get in touch with you, make an appointment, come to here to the office. Tell us the best way to reach out to you.
The best way is usually to call me on my cell phone, which is 423-362-2336. I almost always answer unless I'm in the middle of doing something like this, and
Right,
then there's
yeah.
voicemail, but I will respond to that as quickly as I can, and folks can call me. Of course, they can come here to the location if they want. We're off of Ocoee Street. We're in the Regions Bank building downtown on the second floor.
Very good.
Right now, our signage is not in place, but hopefully maybe by the time folks see this, it will be.
Right. Well,
We hope.
I would encourage, you know, all the businesses here to be a part of the Better Business Bureau. I know that they would enjoy meeting you and walking
Aw.
through the process. It's beneficial. I know that we have received actually a very nice referral here
Yes.
just recently that, you know, was great for us. So I encourage people to reach out to you. Again, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jeff.
Sharing about the Better Business Bureau.
I appreciate it very
It's
much.
great to see you again.
You too.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too, Jeff.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks.